Hey guys, RC here, back with the next episode of our career Let's Play in Fast Break College Basketball. And we are into the home stretch here. Give me 1 second. I just got a text that I need to answer. Alright, and so let's see. We are just barely out of the cellar here. One game in the win column. Eesh. And we have a crucial game with Utah Valley right here to kick off the month. Now, we did not get any emails, so we need to hop back into our recruiting budget. We are still #1 on this guy, so we're going to go ahead and pop him again with a head coach visit. So I am flying all the way across the big water to Germany to talk to this kid and see if we can't get Kai Zitzman to come play some basketball down in Houston, Texas. Let's see, depth chart. Let me look at the game plan here. Alright, shoot. That's not this game. No. What I do is I have off to the side of my computer here. Cat, I need you to move here, bud. I need to. Is this it? Yes, that's it. Thank you. All right. So I've got some, I make notes on my different games of things that I want to do, things that I want to try, suggestions, little tips that I've found out. I don't have a lot on this game, so if anybody knows where to find some good tips for this game, outside of the forum, because that's where I have browsed all this stuff. Let me know, because I could use that information. Alright. Alright, pace. Well, you know what? Let's up pace. And motion. And let's try an 8-8 here and see how that works for us. Alright, and we get a win. Ooh, big win. 19 points, 4 boards for Griffey, 18 and 13 for Barrios. What a game for him. 15 for Deal. That's awesome. We were actually tied at the half. Took just a, well, let's see, 7 less shots, but actually shot much better. Pretty similar in the foul shot attempts. We got out-rebounded. Of course, we, made more shots, so we had less rebound opportunities down there. More assists and half the turnovers. That's really good. So that was a big win for us. Very happy with that one. So that gets us to 5 and 6 in the conference. Let's jump over to the standings. And that actually climbs us to sole possession of 4th place. That's awesome. Now we do have 3 conference games left. Believe they're all conference games. South Dakota State. That one's not, I don't think. So let's see. South Dakota State. South Dakota State is not in there. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I was trying to hit the mute button. All right. So yeah, I think we've only got one conference game left, which means we have secured being out of last place. Now we still are working towards this 500 conference record, and that's going to be in today's game. So, nope, next game. That game. South Dakota State. Well, we need the wins anyway. And there it is, 87 to 80. Sweet. All right, Griffey with 11 and 5, 16 and 4 for Barrios. Deal blows up, 25 points for him. That was the game high. 10 points for Mull. We had a narrow lead at the half. We still got outshot by 9 points. And we did not shoot very well. But look at that. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had 50 foul shots in a game. That's crazy. So we almost had 3 times the foul shots that they did. We had double the attempts, but we almost had 3 times the makes. That's insane. That's what won the game for us right there. Heck yeah. I'll take that in a heartbeat. All right, so we get a few days off. Here's our big game. This is with South Dakota. All right, we have fallen into a tie with North Dakota, who holds the tiebreaker over us. South Dakota 7 and 4, and if we take a look at the schedule, they beat us by 11 in the first matchup. Well, and they beat us by 14 in this one, so that seals another losing season. But it does look like we have qualified for the conference tournament, so that's positive. 5 and 7, and they've already got to their 12 games. So we finished 5th, but not last, so that's good. We'll take that. Our last regular season game, SIU Edwardsville, we get the victory. 22 points for Deal. Wow. Griffey, foul trouble again. Only played 10 minutes. We got 12 points for Mull. 10 for Marker coming off the bench. We just don't have any depth on this team. That's one of my big problems. Let's sim up to the start of the conference tournament. There we are. All right, we can go in now and look at the final standings. So, yeah, actually North Dakota and Houston Baptist did pretty good for the lower end teams. NJIT had a really strong year. South Dakota was there. Utah Valley, the top team prestige-wise, kind of shocking there. And look at North Dakota. They went 8 and 21. We went 14 and 15. I don't know. All right, conference tournament. So we're the 5th, and look who we got. North Dakota. Wow. Now we have changed. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, we're not at the first of the month. So we've changed our strategy to this 8-8, and it seems to have worked pretty well. Now here's the thing. I don't know why it's working well. I know what they mean. I don't know what stats your players have to have in order to utilize those effectively. I mean, a fast pace, you would think you would have to have really good stamina, right? So if we go to our roster, stamina. 11, 13, 13, 19, 19. We did redshirt a couple of guys this year. I'm just looking at stamina to see how long they could go. And maybe that's why Griffey's had a couple of games where he's fouled out or gotten in foul trouble real quick because of those higher paces. I don't know. All right, well, let's go ahead and see what happens here. We get the win. Holy cow. First win, and we crushed them. 61-46. 15-point win. That's strong. 15 points for Griffey. 14 and 8 for Barrios. Deal only played 19 minutes before he got in foul trouble. 11 for Meyer. Only 19 points at the break. I think I already published my video. Why am I just getting that? Oh well. 18 of 46, 39% shooting. We'll take it. We will take it. And that gets us to the number 1 seed, New Jersey Institute of Technology. I think they were the number 1 seed, were they not? So they finished South Dakota. So according to this, South Dakota finished number 1, but NJIT got the number 1 seed. I'm not sure how that works out. Oh well. Either way, this is going to be a tough one. Neil Marker went down for 17 days, and we lost by 12. Griffey with 9 foul trouble, 11 points for Hauser, 10 for Deal, 12 for Meyer off the bench. We're not going dancing this year, but we'll go ahead and get up there. Neil Marker, a sprained knee, ends his season. And of course, we're not in postseason, so we'll sim through this quickly. We'll see if our German guy signs. He did not. Still nobody on him. We'll hit him up again. Hopefully he signs. And we will sim the month. Alright, 4 emails. So let's see what happens. Alright, so Brett Mull, freshman all-conference. Robert Deal, second team all-conference. And Marlon Salvatore, freshman all-conference. Salvatore was not a starter. He's way down here. Well, actually, he's first player off the bench at the 3. 3.1 minutes, 1.5 points, half a rebound, shooting 80%. He's got a really strong jumper. I may have to, well, and no defense, not much in the way of rebounding. I still may have to give him some thought. That he's just a good shooter. I mean, all around. I mean, let's see. All right, so if they have a great jump shot rating but a poor inside rating, it means they need help getting open looks at the basket and are more reliant on great passers. So inside, all right, so that would be an example here. So Barrios, he's only average getting his own shot off. Rodriguez would be a really good example of that. So would Salvatore. They have a great jump shot rating, but can't get their own shot, can't create their own shot. So they need a good distributor. If I had a guy that was a maybe a 17 or an 18 passer, that would really help those guys out. If you've got, but then it talks about if you have a big guy with a terrible jump shot rating, and Griffey would be a great example here, and he's strong, so he fits this bill. They can still be big shooters with good shooting percentage because they're so good at getting position close to the basket. Also, you would like to have a high offensive rebound to be able to grab some of those and get easy putbacks. All right. Well, you know, small forward. So maybe would I be better off moving? Maybe I'd be better off moving Barrios and Deal down and putting someone like Salvatore at the 3. Getting a better shooter in the game. Slightly better ball handler, but then 3 really good shooters on the back side. I don't know. All right, well, that does end that season. Let's go quickly to our roster and see who we are bidding farewell to. Well, it really doesn't matter because we're gutted after this year. So Hauser's gone. He's been a 4-year starter. Where are we at time-wise? Yeah, this will be just a little bit longer video. We'll probably be right up close to the actual end of the full video length. So Hauser has been our number 4, our power forward, 4-year starter, 29 minutes a night, 6.5 points, just under 6 rebounds a game, shooting 48%. Really 1 year dragged him down. He was 51.5, 52% shooter outside of that. Notables, freshman all conference for us, player of the game 5 times. Robert Deal, 2 guard, but we actually ended up playing him at the 3 an awful lot. 4-year starter, started every game of his career. 33 minutes a night, right at 11 points a game, just under 4 rebounds a game. Second team all conference this year in the conference. Lynn Griffey, another 4-year starter, 25, almost 26 minutes a game, right at 10 points, but you can see he got better every year. 10 points, 5 boards a game. Really would have liked to have seen that, especially with his offensive rebounding, but it's this leads to points, this leads to actual more rebound statistics because the shooting in the game is actually not very good, and and that's where you get most of your rebounds. Your guys that get the 10, 12 rebounds a game mostly get them on the defensive glass. You do like one guy with offense that can, then lead to some putbacks and some easy baskets. Notables, player of the game 7 times. Lloyd Barrios, 4-year starter, 28 minutes a game, 9.5 points, 4 rebounds, 11-time player of the game. And Andre Hunt, basically a 3-year starter. We benched him this year as a senior in favor of the freshman Mull. 21 minutes a game. He was averaging about 24 to 25 minutes as a starter. Let's call it, 6 points a game, but let's call it about 7 points a game as a starter. And about 2 assists a game, so that didn't, he didn't get a lot this year, playing 6.5 minutes, but that did drop him a little bit. Player of the game 5 times, and he was a walk-on. A walk-on. So we lose 5 seniors. All 5 of them were starters at some point. 4 of them were 4-year starters. Hunt would have been a 4-year starter. So these guys have got to go down as the best class in HBU history for what that's been worth. But they turned out, they turned out pretty well. That's going to be a lot of guys to replace. Now we do have Mull coming back down here as a starter from this year. He'll be the only returning starter. We will have a couple of guys coming in as redshirt freshmen. All right, so that'll be interesting to look at. So let's go ahead and end the season. Say farewell to our 5 seniors. All right. All right, Kai Zitzman does come. He's a point guard out of Germany. He does commit. All right, I'm not expecting these guys to get drafted. Barrios, Hauser, Hunt. Oh, Lynn Griffey actually went 36 overall, so he was a 2nd round draft pick. And Deal went undrafted, so actually very surprised about that. Recruiting class number 167, and the athletic director tells me they will upgrade the team training facilities, and those will go into effect next season. So that's awesome. All right, let's go through the off-season stuff here. All right, any job offers? No, no job offers. No assistant coaches, so we're going to skip that. We don't have any transfers available, so we can blow through that pretty quick. No emails for tourney invites. All right, we have 8 openings in our conference, in our non-conference schedule. 6 of those can be at home. All right, so let's pop into here. All right, we'll start off on Saturday. And doesn't look like our prestige changed any at all. All right, so we'll start off with a home game there. Then we'll go to, let's go to Wednesday. We'll do a home and road and home with those guys. Some of these higher prestige teams that I'll try to put in, we'll try to get double matchups with them. All right, now let's see, Howard. All right, so we've actually got a pretty big gap in here, and I've only got 1 game left. All right, well, there. All right, let's see what happens there. Looks like everybody accepted. It is checked off. Two scholarships this year. Alright, so if we go to our roster, alright, Lemons and Rodriguez, those are our two seniors, 5'10" guards. I need to figure out if I'm going to redshirt anybody. I tell you what, let's go ahead and put, since this starts recruiting for the next season, let's go ahead and put a break in right here. We're down to the final minute of regular time anyway. Guys, thanks for checking out the video, and we'll come back in the next one and see if HBU can make any headway this year. Thanks for checking this out, and we'll see you later. Bye.